This episode of App Judgment is brought to you by Gamefly. Hey everybody, welcome to App Judgment. I'm Stephanie.
I'm Graham.
And today we're talking about an iPad app that has received a lot of chatter on the internet. It's got a lot of hype, but it's new to me. So Graham, we're talking about Flipboard. Tell us a little bit about this app.
This app came out of nowhere for a lot of people. I mean, there are a lot of great RSS reading apps out there, but this was one that just sort of blew up overnight. Robert Scoble tweeted about 10 times a minute about this app, and then just people took it and ran with it. It's not your typical RSS reader app, and matter of fact, it's more of a social media aggregator. Right.
You actually had reviewed with us on App Judgment like Reader and Pulse, and I saw that Flipboard is sometimes referred to as a magazine-style app, and Eileen showed us a slew of magazine apps. And so, how is this one different?
This one, it takes your social feeds, like your Twitter feed, your Facebook feed, and then all the RSS feeds that you want to include, and it takes them and it turns it into your own custom magazine. I think their tagline is your social media magazine, or your social magazine. And it is pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie. I was very impressed with this. It'll get all of your content all on one page like this, and you've got your Twitter, your Facebook.
Are there any nitpicks you have about it?
I do. When this app was announced, a lot of people jumped on it very quickly. So it created sort of a massive influx of people joining, and it actually crashed their servers.
Oh, no way.
There were lots of people that were trying to get to the Twitter aspect of the app, and it would say, I'm sorry, we have no more room for more Twitter signups today, because of how many people were just logging in using this app.
And did you have any problems setting up your Twitter?
I did. Actually, it was this morning, and I've had this app for about a week now. It was this morning, it was the first time I was actually able to log into my Twitter and check out how Flipboard handles your tweets. Now, what's impressive about Flipboard is that it's not so much you going out and subscribing to magazines and RSS feeds. It lets your friends choose your news for you. All of my friends on Twitter who are linking to things, and all of my friends on Facebook who are linking to things, automatically this app goes out and finds those links and creates links to those stories in a very pretty interface that lets you just kind of tap and zoom in to what they're talking about. It'll give you a list of the people who are contributing to this page at the very top, and as you flip through, it'll show you who has shared what and where it's coming from. It really is a different way to think about getting new content, because it's more of you kind of leaning back and letting your friends do all the work for you.
Yeah, the app is kind of assuming that everything that's on there is going to be something of interest to you, because you subscribe to these people and their personal recommendations. So I think that's a great idea.
It's fantastic, and though there are a couple of things, I feel like with Reader, the app we reviewed recently, is more of a robust app that lets you get through a lot of news much faster. This is a very pretty app that I don't mind using all the time, and I think Robert Scoble, in his initial tweets about this, was like, this is one of those apps, and they come around every once in a while, that makes your iPad worth having. It just completely adds value to what what you've already got. And I totally agree. I think this is one of those apps, while there's a couple of things for them to work out, such as the server issues and a couple of things like not being able to read the whole article sometimes. But they're definitely improving this, and to me it's such a creative way of going out and finding news and pictures and movies, that it's one of those things that you wish you had thought of it first.
Totally. I mean, and so with the little, I wouldn't call them bugs, but there's a little bit more to be desired in features, especially being able to read the whole article. I think that's kind of a deal breaker for me, because if I can't read the whole article, I might just go back to the native app. Like, might as well just go to a news site to read the whole app. The whole article. So,
while they do make it very easy for you to go to the website, it's a very quick process, I do kind of wish that I could read the whole story within the app most of the time, but sometimes you can.
When you go to the website, does it stay in the
it does.
app? Okay, so you don't have to exit the app.
So Flipboard is a very nice app. It's very polished. I think that everyone with an iPad is at least going to want to try it out, and they can, because it's totally free.
All right. And there you have it. If you are a Flipboard user, please let us know what you think. Send us an email at appjudgment@revision3.com, or you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or at home on revision3.com. And if you have any questions about the app directly for Graham, you can probably find him on Twitter.
@Graham Hancock.
And you can always say hi to me @Marilee. Well, Graham, thank you so much for showing us Flipboard. We'll see you guys soon.
Hey gamers! GameFly is the largest online video game rental service and offers you a choice from over 7,000 new and classic titles across all consoles and handhelds. With plans starting at $15.95 a month, GameFly members can rent 1 to 4 games at a time and keep them for as long as they like. There are no late fees, no due dates, and shipping is always free. If you really like the game you're playing, simply click Keep It on the GameFly website and the game is yours at a discounted price. AppJudgment fans get a 15-day free trial when they go to www.gamefly.com/appjudgment.